everyone, and welcome back to my Dark Souls playthrough. You may be wondering, where are you? Well, I'm in New Londo, and I have been for almost an hour. The problem is, whilst I was here, the microphone was turned off. So I've been recording video footage this whole time, without any commentary. Annoyingly. Not only that, but I also just had the opening conversation with this fellow, who I exclaimed was very important to the story and an important character in finding out what's happening and what we can do next. And I've had that conversation now, so it's gone. Basically, he holds the key to the depths of Londo. He watches over the four kings and keeps them trapped here. When he saw that we possessed the Lord Vessel, he knew that we were worthy of the key. The key will open the floodgates and allow us access to the lower levels of New Londo. He warned us that the four kings are in the lowest and darkest parts of New Londo, known as the Abyss, and that no ordinary mortal can traverse the abyss. Only dark wraiths, who also inhabit this area. He said that there was once a knight, Artorius, that was able to traverse the abyss, and if we could find him and speak to him, that we could maybe find a secret, and the abyss could become traversable. Now, if you remember, I was joining the Cat Covenant in earlier episodes. Alvina said that she and the Forest Covenant watched over the grave of Sir Artorius to stop any intruders from entering. So Artorius must be dead, as far as we're aware, and his grave is located beyond the forest. Cave or grave? I think I said grave. So, it stands to reason that if we go to his grave, maybe we can find the answer there. But we have been given the key to the seal, which we can take a look at. Key to the seal, key to the seal, key to the floodgates of New Londo, which seal away the four kings who fell to dark. The sealers flood in New Londo to banish the dark wraiths and the four kings. The agonizing decision was made with the realization that countless lives and the robust culture of the city would be lost. The victims now roam the ruins as ghosts. Pretty harsh. So let's talk to him again. The key to the seal is now in your hands. I will help you in any way possible. He can cure you of curse if you are, and you can purchase transient curses from him, and a resist curse spell, which I will buy for completion. And let's talk to him. New Londo was sacrificed to contain the Dark Wraiths. Mark my words, the Dark Wraiths are enemies of man, and any living thing that has a soul. They were never meant to roam again. New Londo was sacrificed to contain the Dark Wraiths. So he and the other keepers flooded New Londo and killed everybody in New Londo. They sacrificed the entire place, everything. because the threat of the Dark Wraiths and the Four Lords was so great that they felt that was the only thing that they could do. And now we're going to open those floodgates and release the Dark Wraiths that apparently are so dangerous. At the beginning of the episode, oh god, there's something happening here. At the beginning of the episode, I stated that I wanted to come here specifically so that I could retrieve an item, and it wasn't going to be much of a progression episode. The item that I'm coming for lovely. The item that I'm coming for is the very large ember. Now, the very large ember will allow me to improve weapons and armor beyond a plus 10 level to, I believe, plus 15 is the maximum. And for some reason, I'm getting kind of drop frames or something. I can survive that. And it's not my computer, it's the game itself. It's the board. There's nothing wrong with my PC. I keep doing that. It's more than enough to handle the system requirements. I don't know what I'm saying. Okay, so this is the gatekeep, I guess, if you will, the gatekeep area. You can see all those dragons down there. I don't know if I filmed previous episodes where I tried to get past them to get an item and just kind of gave up because they kept beating the shit out of me and it was just too much hard work. That elevator goes down into some water. So, we've used the key to the seal being a simple iron gate. And now we're going to push this lever and open these enormous gates. Hopefully the game won't crash during this cutscene, but here it is. We have drained Londo, which is one of probably my favorite looking area in the game. Just really like the aesthetic of New Londo. I think it's really cool. And we can call this elevator now. And I might switch to rapier and see what we've got down here. So yeah, I'm on the hunt for an ember. A very large ember. So, shit. We don't want to get caught by that. Let's see what we do with her. Let's see what kind of parry damage we do. Oh, none, because we keep missing. Alright, he's kicking my ass. It's just time to stop being silly and hit with something a bit harder. So they are Dark Wraiths. that can reside in a place, I guess, not meant for humans. There's a bunch of dragons that I don't want to have anything to do with. Something about the dark wraiths. They can drop. It's very rare, but they can drop Titanite slabs. So this is an area that I'm sure I'll end up farming off camera quite vigorously at some point. But yeah, this is not normally the way I would enter this lower level area, but it will suffice either way. Do you have multiple enemies here, but it is very dark. I just saw. There you go, we've got one guy here. Let's see what a lightning spear does to you. Not that much, but enough. Now let's see what... Oh dear, still pressing the wrong buttons. Let's see what Dark Moon Blade does to one of you guys. Does a lot, not a little. And we've got giant monster thing that does that. Fires spears out of its mouth. Unfortunately, I can do that with my new toy. Brutally murder you in a flurry of incredibly heavy attacks. This is... I love this. I absolutely love this weapon. I think it's gonna make this game a lot more tolerable in certain areas, because this game can be quite a stretch on one's patience. I don't know where that goes. I can't remember. We got a humanity here. And I don't know where the large ember is, I might add. So, this is going to be a experience, a adventure of sorts. I believe I'm actually heading towards it right now. I think it might be around here somewhere. It's very dark. I can't really see much. I don't know what this is gonna look like on YouTube, but it is very dark here. Okay, this could be it. Let's just check, and yay! So we have the very large ember that we came here for. I'm not going to fight the what's their names? The Four Kings. In fact, I can't fight the Four Kings because I need to be able to traverse the abyss without dying. I need to learn the secret of the abyss. In order to do that, this is a lot darker than it was on the console version. If he grabs you with that, he'll do damage, but he'll also take away a soul from you. Not a soul, sorry, a humanity. You will lose one humanity, one soft humanity, I believe, if you're attacked by that. That is death. has been a while. Come on, buddy. That's my last Estus flask. And then in here, God, if that was a mimic, that wouldn't be very nice, would it? A Titanite chunk. I won't say no to that. That's worth having. Oh, Jesus. 6 cracked red-eye orbs for invasion purposes. That's you done with. So there are ways to increase your item discovery abilities in this game, and I might want to get a humanity ready to heal. Oh God, well, this is ruining the game for me. Okay, so we can stagger him with a 2-handed R2 attack. I thought there would be some ghosts that would come through this wall and attack me. They normally are. I can't really see this guy properly. I'm wondering if I should. Let's try some of these lightning spears on him. See what damage we do. 398. So we'll just... Oh, he gives off these little hits. I didn't realise he did that. This is quite cheesy, but I don't care. So that's where they come from. Oh, and I was going to equip my, I kind of want to try, no. See, when he does that flurry, watch it. Oh, that is really bad. I'm sorry about that. It's really, really annoying, actually. But there isn't anything I can do about it. It just seems to be when you walk in certain sections, it does it. I had I suspected that ghosts came into this area and attacked, but I guess I was wrong. Another Titanite chunk. It's okay, it's not amazing. So that mist area will lead you to the battle against the Four Kings. Oh, there we go. Backstab will do it. And you dropped a Titanite chunk. So they drop Titanite chunks, but oh god, they also do on occasion drop Titanite slabs, like I said before. Okay, so there's no point me going there because I won't survive. So let's use a bone to return to the last bonfire that I rested at. And rest at the bonfire. And then we'll warp to the Undead Parish and large ember to Andre of Astora and get a lovely upgrade. In the trade, that might be the finest. How about you leave that ember with me? I'm just an old smith. I'd give my left arm for a gem like that. You can have the very large ember. Now just leave the rest to me. Andre of Astora gets the job done. You shall see. Well, I bloody hope so, mate. I do. I bloody hope so. So here we go. Regards rapier plus 11. And then hopefully it'll be here and available for more upgrade. And there it is, so we can go to 12. And we can go to 13. And we need one chunk to get to 14 and a slab to 15. Okay, so we've seen that those enemies drop chunks. So I will need to farm 4 chunks, and then I will have the final form, the most powerful version for me of Rickard's Rapier available. I won't bore you with that, as this episode has been long enough already. But that was my episode based on getting the very large ember from Andre for Andre of Astora from New Londo. And it is a bit of story progression too, as we've drained New Londo and discovered that in order to defeat the 4 kings, we will require some sort of method that Artorius the Knight used once in order to do so himself, according to the keeper that we encountered. I'm gonna leave it there for today, but thank you for watching. I hope it was relaxing, and I will see you all next time. Bye-bye.
Don't get yourself killed. Neither of us want to see you go home.